Good morning. Super out of breath. Just finished a workout. I still have to do my cool down. But I'm back into my at-home routine, getting up early-ish. Wesley got up this morning and decided he wanted to play Monopoly. And he has spent probably the last 20 minutes cleaning up. You're doing great. If you heard background noise over here, this is Simeon reading an audiobook, or listening to an audiobook he got from the library. Elijah just got down here, and something we've started recently is every morning they are able to, sorry for being so out of breath filming, this might be a bad idea, but every morning the boys come down here and watch, what's it called, like MLB Recap in 10 or something like that. Just watching what happened in baseball the night before, just a quick 10-minute video. Good morning, friends. Welcome to our first back to school video. It's not our first day back to school today, but it is, why am I like talking with my coffee? It is the first vlog I've filmed during this new school year. And usually, so for the past, I don't even know how many years, I always film our first day of school, but just with the busyness of getting home and everything, I didn't film the first day of school, but it is still the first week back to school. Also, I want to show you this shirt because I feel like it's very fitting for my channel. I've had this shirt for a couple years and I pulled it out and thought I need to wear this again. And I remembered, you know, as I put it on today, I was like, that's right, I like it, but I should have bought a size medium. I bought it in a size small, and I'm gonna just go ahead and blame my strength training and my strong shoulders and back. But like the rest of my upper body, I feel like is small, but I always find small shirts really tight in my shoulders and like right in my armpits. You know those shirts where it's like it's in your armpit and you want to have a little bit more breathing room? So far, our first week back to school has gone really well, and I'm excited to show you guys, not all today, but over the next, you know, over the next while, show you just more of what we're doing differently this year, a little bit more about our homeschool schedule, what Elijah's doing as, you know, an 8th grader this year. And so it took me a long time, but I did sit down this week and figure out, okay, what is our schedule? What is our schedule going to look like this school year? And so what we're doing is we're doing, let me think for a second. Mondays and Wednesdays, we start our days with Bible time, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, we start our day with Read Aloud. And I've showed you this book a couple times because we've been reading it for, well, I started it, I think, at the end of last school year. We read it like 3 or 4 times over the summer, but mostly through the summer, I would say we did audiobooks more than Read Aloud. Anyway, we're gonna start with Read Aloud, and this is one like casualty from our trip, because I brought this book on our road trip. Oh my, you can, yes.
She's actually gonna read it.
And in my bag, I had like a bottle of water and it spilled, and yeah, it's not looking so good. But we're enjoying this book, and so we're going to read aloud, you guys, to start today. Wesley wanted to play with some magnet letter blocks this morning. Oh, you wrote Wes on the fridge.
Yes.
We are going to get into our gather round unit study here. I just realized too, this is our first week doing school at this new table, and so I love how everybody can space out a little bit more. Also this was like my one shopping trip. While we were away, I went to Hobby Lobby with the girls for an afternoon, and I just love Hobby Lobby. They have so many fun little, you know, home decor pieces, and we have Michael's here in Canada, which is kind of similar, but like not even close to as awesome. So I just found all these little pieces, and put it together for some fall decor. I don't have any of the rest of our fall decor out, but I do have that new purchase out. Yes?
We went to the Hobby Lobby. Dad and Wesley and I went to the boot barn and got boots and a cowboy hat for Dad. I got boots though too.
That's right. So, well, I took the girls to Hobby Lobby. The boys went to Boot Barn, and Simeon's excited about his new cowboy boots. All right. I just told Zara I want to do something in her hair this morning. Okay, how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
Good.
That's how I do it.
Wesley is like, this beginning of math is so easy. We did start math back in August before we went away for September, and so that's why he's already on lesson 6. Actually, you're at the end of lesson 6. You're about to start 7. So turn the page.
Yeah.
Turn the page.
What do I have for lunch?
While the other kids all do math, Simeon is my lunch helper right now. We are having leftover chili. So get the leftover chili from last night out of the fridge. I'll tell you, so remember we do this side first. So you have to count how many of the blocks are colored. How many?
0.
Okay, so show me your best 0. Very nice. Now how many in this one?
4.
That's one thing I've noticed about Wesley. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Any number that's smaller than like, even like bigger numbers sometimes, he can just glance and he sees 4. He didn't have to count. He just glances and sees it. So
And 3 and
yeah,
2.
you're pretty good at math, aren't you? Okay, your 4 is not great, but it's okay. I love when we have leftovers to eat for lunch. It just makes the lunch prep so simple, and this chili from last night was delicious. Wesley is just over here finishing his math.
Mom.
What are you on? 7B. The other kids, oh, I should show you this too. I just laminated this homeschool schedule I was talking about. I bought this template on Etsy last year. I love it because it has 5 across the top, so I can have each of the kids with their own schedule and then the times over there, and that's just a good guideline for us that we don't stick to exactly, but it's just good to know what order to do our subjects in, what days, especially Elijah. He has some different days. He does different things there. And the other kids are over here. We're still like putting away all of our camping blankets and stuff. We're just about done that. Zara's doing math here. Elijah's doing his pre-algebra here at the computer. Charity's over here doing her math. Zara needs a new book to read, so we're gonna find, oh, let's see, Zara. Have you ever read any of the Who Was books yet?
No.
You know what? Why don't you try that one? Let me just look through it really quick. I think that you, oh yeah, you for sure could read that. So,
Is it funny?
I don't think it's very funny. It's a school book. It's educational, but I think it'll be very interesting. Okay?
Okay.
The II is Roman numerals for 2. So it's saying, who is Queen Elizabeth II? We had a good school morning. Elijah has a few things he's finishing up. Being, you know, in grade 8 now, middle school level, his schoolwork does last a little bit longer than the younger ones, but the younger ones are just finishing up some reading, and that's really their school day. It is still our first week back to school, and so we haven't started piano lessons yet, and so I'm reminding myself of that, like, oh, that's right, we haven't started piano yet, because that's another, it's a pretty big part of our day when you think about it, because I have 4 kids that are doing piano, so that's 2 hours a week of me teaching them, and then 2 hours a day that we have to fit in piano practice, so that will add another element into our day. But today went very smoothly. It's a very different feel now that Wesley's in school. I mean, he did junior kindergarten last year too, but that was like super casual. This year, so typically for junior kindergarten, I have workbooks for them, but they kind of choose if they want to do school or not, and I know that they enjoy doing school with the bigger kids, so we do school some days, but it's just kind of like, you want to play today? Fine. You want to do school today? Okay. Now that he's in senior kindergarten, he's just about to turn 5. Next week he'll be 5. It's not his choice. It's like, no, 3 days a week we are gonna sit and you are gonna do some schoolwork. And so, you know, it's a new chapter in life. I don't have the little preschoolers and toddlers anymore. Do you see that in the background? That's a vlog I just edited that goes up. By the time you see this video, that video will have been up for a week. But it's the second part to our vacation road trip vlog. So that was a really fun one to edit, and I'm just getting it saved so I can upload it today. It's such a fun stage when kids want to bake in the kitchen and they're really independent at doing it too. Sorry, Charity, I'm just trying to find the recipe. She wants to make this cinnamon swirl loaf. Thank you for coming along and watching today's vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. I have my loyal fans here. See you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye. Bye.